Bomber job.
This administration has 14 gang cases lined up before the courts. 14. These cases take huge resources, enormous resources, and time. We are going to radam the criminal gang.
Family, we can see, say, I hate them hate Vybz Kartel so badly. They hate the man so badly, they put the man away for life. You understand me? I say, and them boy, when them call black man the worst, and that's where them money I do. You understand me? I come from. This is a madness, dog. Madness. And you don't expect witness to come out, come talk.
The witness, whose life has been in turmoil since he volunteered to provide information against the gang, said the type of person he knows black man to be, he should be looking at 50 years or more.
39 years for a shot caller like this, and look on Vybz Kartel and give the man life for nobody.
Now, when we look at the leadership provision, we believe what we have is a situation where, if convicted, I believe that the maximum that the court can sentence is 30 years. 30 years. Term not exceeding 30 years. No. We believe, especially when one looks at the scenarios that played out in the evidence, that in 2023, the public interest would oblige us to ask for an amendment where you have life imprisonment as the maximum, and indeed a mandatory minimum to be served of not less than 25 years.
Just the other day, this liar prime minister come and tell you about how much years them gonna give people. And this gang leader, yeah, 39 years. The Jamaica court system a fuck. Yo, a foolishness, blessed. You hear me I tell you? Them people out there love crime and violence. You hear that?
We believe that for all these offenses, the maximum should go up to life imprisonment, because these are very, very serious, as you can see from the fact pattern or the evidence. And, you know, persons who perpetrate these particular offenses are literally driving blood into the veins of the structure, the skeletal structure, putting on the flesh on the bones, and keeping the organization going. So we believe that we could do a justification here for the Section 10 offenses for the maximum to be life. This is why we believe that our cry for an amendment to increase the sentence should get the support of both sides of the political aisle, because it will be a good thing for the public interest. And the parliament, the police, the prosecuting authority, I dare say even the judiciary, we all have an obligation to do the right thing and to act in the public interest. The evidence was there for all to see. So I trust that you all will have been satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that it will be a good call for an amendment. And I think I can say that both the police and the prosecuting authority, prosecution generally, that we certainly would support this call.
We know that the JLP and this woman here have a tight band together. She's supposed to be out from a long time ago, and she's still in there do madness. You understand where I come from?
We will be seeking to put it in writing with the justification and submit to the Minister and Permanent Secretary of, I think the lead agency will be the Ministry of National Security, and we will copy the Minister of Justice and the Minister of Legal Affairs as an extension of courtesy, because I believe that coming from this case, it is an urgent priority, and that the amendment must be drafted and passed in fairly short order, because there will be other, and there are other gang cases coming down the pipe.
Family, we can't listen to them people, yeah. Them a live only for themselves. Them don't want to reach Jamaica and no crime. Them man are supposed to get life in prison. Them a talk about 30 years this. And look at the Prime Minister about Radam. You have to come out of Parliament. You hear me, I tell you, out of that.
We talk about pre-charge detention, and it has been a very controversial subject. But I think doing this type of investigation, there needs to be some form of authority whereby, because it takes a while for you, once you take in these young members, you have to be doing a lot of administrative work, going before the judge, requesting that they be detained and all of that. So I think there needs to be some legislation that gives us, under certain circumstances, opportunity, especially when treating with these type of offenses. So I think the crafters of the law need to find, and the legislator need to find some methodology, whether from the get-go, once we detain, take those people in custody, we can appear before a judge and ask them for, be it 15 days, 14 days, 20, whatever, but they can determine the time that is required. But we need something like that, because it puts us under a lot of pressure.
Right now, I don't want to hear nothing what no have to say about this crime, this, that. Look at that, 66%. Them a tell us the crime gone down in a blessed. You hear me, I tell you, we can't listen to them. You know much man dead and hide and can't find. And 66% of gang violence. And them not show the gang, them say, this nothing go on. You have to lick them man with life, the whole of them.
The period saw some significant breakthroughs by investigators, with 2 serial killers arrested and charged. In St. James, 25-year-old Ronaldo Ricketts was linked to at least 5 cases of murder of homeless persons, as well as other cases of rape, abduction, and possibly kidnapping. Meanwhile, in St. Anne, we had 45-year-old Richard Belnavis from Buckfield, St. Mary, who has been charged for 3 counts of murder so far, and some others are pending. Our investigators in both cases are probing other related matters to ascertain whether or not these persons are associated with other similar cases. It's to be noted, though, that the investigators found no connection between both persons' activities. And I want to commend the officers involved in this case for their persistence, as well as for leveraging the available technology in solving those cases.
Yes, up to all my subscribers, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section. We have to watch them people closely. You understand me? I say, we don't want they under them regime no more.